The final game of day 3 of 5. We got SBA, LBA. Saskatoon versus London in Calgary. Check the outside weather really quick.
Well, let's see if LBA could bounce back from the game they had earlier. Just needed a lot more energy.
Minus 26 feels like minus 34. Clear out there. We're under extreme cold warning here in Calgary, Alberta.
Man, I'm going to be going on a 60-degree swing as I head down to Charlotte for NBA All-Star Weekend in Basketball Without Borders. This is not going to be fun.
Not allowing Elias to interrupt my meteorology report. The coldest wind chill values will be between minus 40 and minus 50 this evening here in Calgary. A reminder that exposed skin can freeze in less than 15 minutes with that type of wind chill value. So please bundle up out there, or you can just come join us here at Edge School. It's toasty warm inside as long as you stay away from the walls.
And that was meteorologist Jason Tom.
I'm technically a weather specialist.
Oh, my bad. Well, let's see if some of these guys can make it rain like they did in the last game.
Ah, weather reference. Tip-in is good off the Newkirk miss. Brett Hutchison, active. Denzel Cummins, LBA, split their first 2 games of this session. This is their second game of the day. Aiden Jackson in the starting 5 for LBA as they try to find a 5 that will turn their season around. Ooh, just beat the clock. Mattis over Newkirk, that's going to be a matchup to watch today.
In the last one, it was tough to evaluate Newkirk just because, you know, he dominated inside so easily. But Mattis is definitely going to give him some work. Kruger's going to switch off on it a little bit. And don't forget, from Tanzania, Atiki Ali Atiki.
He's been getting his feet wet.
Going to be a huge transition process for him as he continues to kind of get a feel for the competition in this league. Still fairly new to the game.
Ali Cisse, the engine that pushes this SBA machine. They are a machine, man. Technically sound, in your face, no easy buckets. Who are they going to give that to?
I'll take it.
I don't think it works that way. Believe it would be Isaac Kruger. Cisse off the mark. Jamgu's now pushing the other way. LBA just searching for answers on this season. If they could pick up 2 wins on one day to go to 2-1 on their 5-game session schedule, I'm sure they'd be sleeping a lot better this evening. Officials staying on top of things here, much like they did in the marquee matchup that just finished up, where CTA came out with a 5-point win over host Edge School, the defending NPA 2-time champs, improving to 6-0 on the season. Cummins. Mattis. Ooh. Didn't expect LBA to throw the first, not actual punch, but throw the first slobber knocker out there, and Michael Mattis throwing his weight around. By the time this game is all said and done, there's going to be some bruised up bodies out there. Won't need an ice bath. They can just go stand outside for a couple of minutes.
I used to hate ice baths. Just getting in that first step, putting your leg in, You're just like, ah. But once you're fully submerged, dang, it feels good.
The helipad being put to use once again here at Edge School. We got people coming in to watch these games from all over. I'm gonna date myself right now. I got the MASH theme music playing in my head. Big time dramatic series in TV back in the 70s and 80s. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, if Elias could talk about getting an ice bath, I could talk about Smash TV shows from the 80s.
80s? 80s? Man, you're old. You really dated yourself. When you were watching those type of shows in the 80s, I was just born at the end of the 80s. 87 babies, you know how we do.
Back before the day of WhatsApp and text messages of bananas. LBA in the inbounds, Mattis. Kruger wide open, back rim and out. Cisse, smart move, watch out. Justin Umaga in transition, gets the roll. Okai Jamgoose got some length guarding him right now. Wants to go one-on-one. Picks it up, runs out of really good one-on-one defense. Ooh. Interesting. They gave him the right, and the help defense wasn't there. There was an awful lot of body. No whistle. Going to stay the way of SBA. Saskatoon in the home grays. LBA with the black, red checkered trim. No good. Rebound comes to Newkirk. Throws it up, back rim and out. Atiki Ali Atiki checking in. Fearon with the rock, working off the Atiki screen. Ooh, basket and the bump. Fearon to the charity stripe, looking for three. Justin Umaga with the rock. Off the bounce. Strong take, can't finish, trying to tip in his own miss. Umaga battling, took an elbow to the head.
Umaga and Cisse Winnipeg products that actually made the move to Saskatchewan.
Corner three is good. LBA with a strong start. Counting the three, but calling the foul. coach Sean Tyson just wanted an explanation of what the call was. The official didn't want to hear it, and he said, I just need an explanation on what it was. Called the 3, also called a flop on the LBA player, so you count the 3, but a personal foul added the way of Zachary Meyer. Glad we figured that out. I told you this one was going to be a chippy affair. I think the officials want to try to keep things in control early.
Cole Newkirk trying for 3 from long distance. Atiki, good job protecting the ball. I think he's starting to get comfortable in this lineup.
Ooh.
Close one, he almost went backcourt.
The heel didn't touch, so I guess they didn't call it. Nice look. Xavier Fearon, I know it's a name you know. I had not seen him until this session. He's showing some glimpses.
Love his playmaking ability. And now we're starting to see the defensive side come out, and I'm loving that. Once he makes himself a pure two-way player, there's going to be some high major people knocking on his door.
Yeah, they're going to call that over the back. Newkirk starting the game 0 of 3. Calling a lot of it away from the ball right now. Our coach is just wanting an opportunity to have a chat with the officials. Refs have been very good to give them that opportunity as long as they do it from their coach's box. A lot of these FIBA rules are ones that kind of go against the grain of, the basketball culture that we've gotten so used to in North America. Only person that's allowed to talk to the officials is the captain of each team, the head coach. And technically, the head coach is the only one who can even stand on the sidelines. Fearon flying up, almost got that to go. LBA with an 8-point lead.
Fearon at the line, class of 2021. Opposing point guards should have a fear of Fearon. One of the better PGs in this class.
Are you saying X is going to give it to you?
Yes. That is what I'm saying. I personally think that he's got one of the highest upsides in the class, especially once he starts getting that 3 ball to really fall on a consistent basis. He has shown already his playmaking ability. Good clean defense that time, staying vertical.
There's Fearon. Kruger. Meyer. Jackson, no good. SBA just getting a couple of stops, but they need to get the offense
good no call
going.
There.
Tiki getting after it. Strip from behind, foul called. LBA's leads up to 10. Tiki's going to be a work in progress. He's got some years here in Canada to work on it. Misses them both. SBA 2-on-1. Oh, the pass is just too hot and too high. Fearon. Jackson off the Atiki screen. Finds him on the roll. Just solid positioning by Cole Newkirk. Up top, Fearon gets it to go.
Fearon starting to build up his stats here in this event.
Yeah,
there's
that's
another one.
Not a good pass. Ooh. Picked off. Umaga back the other way. Full speed, a nice change of direction. Majek. Sorry, Hutchison. Good basket in the bump. Good finish through contact. Michael Mattis about to check back in. Hodgson off the mark for the three-point play. Leads at 10 still for LBA. Ooh, Fearon with the stop and go. Little flick of the wrist, dropping the dime to Mattis.
It's beautiful. You don't even have to set up a play necessarily. He's going to throw off defenders and hit the open man. Good D by Jackson. From all the guards we've seen in the on-ball defense, I think Jackson's been one of the best ones.
Leads at 12. Mattis, kick out. Swinging it into the corner. No good. Ooh, those are the fouls that really, really on cue.
What are you supposed to do on every shot attempt? 3, 4, 6.
Just a little conversation there asking Zach Meyer, you need to get back on D. I don't need you to rebound because I don't need you to pick up fouls like that. Both teams in the bonus right now. Jackson calling off the screen as they're looking for their shooter, who rolls it off his shoulders to himself. Mattis not going to get bailed out on that call. This is what SBA does, man. Shot clock violations, solid D. Just need to be able to get it going on the offensive end to be able to put it together. Umaga.
Good job staying with them.
They needed that. SBA just needed to see a ball go through the rim, especially from range. Donry from downtown. Umaga with the steal. Pushing back the other way. Aiden Jackson back on transition D. Took a shot to the face.
You good, Aiden? You good, Aiden? You good, Aiden?
Call a flop for a guy who has a busted lip.
Coach for Mike.
Just trying to collect my thoughts now. Yes, a second flop resulting in these free throw attempts. I'm just see Aiden Jackson come off with a busted lip. That's who they called the flop on.
Next time. 24, guys.
Fearon. About an 8-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Mattis has Hutchison all over him. Fearon now getting swallowed up. LBA is going to be able to hold for the final shot, up 7. Fearon, good on the first. Quick shot. Hutchison, no. Tiki comes down with it. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Fearon throws it up. Ooh, had a chance. 8-point lead for LBA through the opening 10. Stay with us. We'll be back. Second quarter action.
It was great. I started off my first showcase. I got cut. I didn't make the All-Star. And then my next showcase, I went to the Tri-City and I got MVP. And my star just kept rising and rising. Then I got mixtape and I see myself on YouTube and I got happy. So like, Norfolk Hoops helped me a lot. They made me who I am today, made me get better and better. Every time I see myself, I feel like I can do more, and that's why I go to the gym and work hard, work on moves I see on broadcast I couldn't do. So every time I mess up on camera, I come back to the gym and try to work on it. It was great. I started off my first showcase. I got cut. I didn't make the All-Star. And then my next showcase, I went to
Who will be crowned national champion?
First time walking into an MPA showcase was just being one to stand out, being that person that wants to stay in the gym longer, being the person that just wants to get better. Just put my name on the map and it worked out. Being able to...
We're back live.
Hey, how many fouls did you give that guy for his technical foul? No, 1.
Final game of the day here in Calgary, but it doesn't stop for us tomorrow.
Foul is only 1.
Feel free to go to npacanada.com for the full schedule, stats, highlights, and full game film.
Great website. If you knew nothing about the NPA and you went to that website, spent yourself about an hour, you would know everything you needed to know.
My favorite part this year has been the stats. Just, you know, it holds a level of accountability to the players, and you know, they get to actually see what their turnover numbers are, get to watch film.
I like the team pages. You can learn about the different teams. Obviously, you got the rosters, but you have videos showing who the different players are. You got their live streams. It's all right there for you, and Xavier Fearon is a guy you're going to hear more and more as we head toward Nationals March 20th to 23rd. You'll be able to see all those games live streamed, and also, if you're in the area, come by Sheridan College in Brampton. So we have our single elimination.
Great call by the referee there. Stepped in to try to set the screen. And Xavier Fearon stayed in front of the defender.
Fearon waiting for the offense to get into motion.
And it's usually taken them about 6 to 8 seconds to actually start. And Cisse fouls Fearon, holding on to his arm. Now, we know what kind of characteristics and personality traits that this SBA team has built around themselves, but in some games it works in their favor. In others, I mean, it's just really obvious. They're extremely physical, but that can sometimes get them into foul trouble.
You know, that's what you get at the next level when you're playing at the youth sports level. As you're going across this country, you're dealing with officials from different provinces that just call the game differently, see the game differently, and especially when they're calling games of teams from different provinces that they just play differently. Fearon inviting the contact, getting to the line.
Gets the first one to go.
Put back by Mattis off the free throw miss.
LBA has doubled up on SBA, 26-13, just entering the second quarter. Atike showing some life here defensively.
Transition game.
This has actually been one of LBA's better games as a unit. And that's without Okai and Denzel really playing some big minutes. This even might be a coaching point I think Angelo's trying to make.
Trying to show them how they're going to win games. Because it's Cummins and Jamgoose are sitting beside each other on the bench waiting to come on. Being talked to by the assistant, making some points of emphasis.
And Coach Provenzano's been questioned in previous years by many parents. He's had to have talks with, you know, so many different prospects about their minutes, this, that, and the other. And in the end, he develops these guys and gets them to the level that they're supposed to be playing at. I think we need to place a lot more trust in our coaches, especially the experienced ones who have gotten guys to the NCAA, gotten guys to play youth sports basketball. He has a son as well who's playing Division II, Michael Provenzano. I mean, the coach is just so experienced. I know he's been involved with the Michigan State basketball camps for a very long time as well. So, I mean, I'm a full believer in what he does, and you just got to give it time. If you put the trust in him, he's going to help you get to where you need to be.
See this, Zachary Meyer making a name for himself as a sniper. He's been big for this squad in this session, hitting from range.
I remember him at the Humber Classic. He put up some big numbers from three, and that was him getting the steal there.
Fearon.
Now, most of the time, SBA likes to play a really fast-paced game, but LBA slowed them down big time, allowing only 13 points.
LBA looking to push this lead. Ooh, nice drop off. Count it from Mattis. Leads up to 20.
Who's out? Who's out?
Shepherd Hills. Hutchison.
No foul, no foul.
Nice touch.
Get in here, get in here.
Need to get offense from somewhere in his SBA. Only got 15 and we're approaching the midway point of the second quarter.
Tiki setting the screen here. Should have got a roll on that one.
Hey, take that.
Would have had the lane.
Ooh, Mattis was, I think he was thinking about spiking it.
Okay, Mike. One shot, one shot.
Magic from downtown.
Yeah, how's your back?
Lots of contact there. Ref didn't even look at it. Denzel Cummins sat out 3/4 of that opening quarter. Checks back in now with 5 to go in the second. 17-point lead for LBA.
LBA in a real commanding position here in the second. Good look for Michael Mattis. Mike's being looked at by Niagara University. Division I school right across the border.
Hutchison. Ooh, almost had it stolen. Hard dribble, got it away. Magic turns it over.
Much better energy from LBA's bench in this one.
Denzel tried to thread the needle. Good defense. Ooh, Hutchison almost got it back. SBA getting on the floor first like they usually do. Dario Gozano off the mark. Yep, travel call. Kai checks back in. Umaga behind the back. Buries it into Hutchison's breadbasket. Hutchison couldn't get the roll. Umaga tried to tip in, called for the foul on Denzel Cummins. Justin Umaga back at the line. .17 lead, 3:26 to go. Kai Jamgus with the rock.
Jamgus and Cummins getting their minutes cut in this game and look to make better decisions in terms of their offense. Kruger being pulled there away from the ball.
Here's what I told you would happen. This is game 8 of 14 of our Western session.
A rare moment for Umaga there running the point. It's usually been one of the twins or Sese.
Yeah, I think Cisse is a little banged up. I know in that OT game yesterday he was dealing with some leg issues. SBA just getting after it on defense.
Oh, he's getting grabbed all over the place.
Dario Gozano doing his best with a size disadvantage.
Got about a 6-inch difference there in height and definitely a lot of mass. Words of advice from Coach Provenzano to one of his stars, Okai Jamgoose.
Ooh, Lozano almost wasn't looking for that. Hutchison, who's had the ball in his hands a lot on the offensive side for SBA. Zachary Meyer comes down with it. Sorry, Aiden Jackson. Jamgoose using that advantage on height, getting himself to the rim. Got teed up for the clap.
10 blocks.
Got to go, Shepherd Hills.
Very comfy lead here for LBA. Can't get too comfy with Saskatchewan Basketball Academy though.
Jude Shepherd Hills, a name that we've said a couple of times today, class of 2021. Long, can shoot it, handles the rock, not bad. I mean,
yeah, definitely a piece for the program long term.
Yeah.
He had himself a good game yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't see him. Was he all right in the session? I mean, in the game prior?
Yes, definitely. He hit a bunch of threes.
I know that head coach Sean Tyson likes him. Sorry, everybody, that minus 30-degree weather is just taking its toll on me right now.
And I forget to buy you your Ricola.
Yeah, I came with some.
Oh, actually, you know what? We didn't end up going yesterday. We didn't end up leaving.
I know. I know. Just quickly realizing I'm the father of this group, providing all medicinal needs. Ricola, Fisherman's Friend, cooking.
Hey, I did some of the cooking myself. But I'm not a carnivore, so I do not partake.
Buying water for teens. I'm dropping dimes out here. On 2.
Cummins positions himself for another rebound.
Cummins drops it off. That's what they need from him, but no finish. Shepherd Hills, passing it behind his cutting teammate. 30 seconds left in this first half. LBA doubling up on SBA.
And this is one of the best defensive halves that we've seen from LBA altogether.
And they've done it with names that you're not so used to hearing. And it's really been interesting to see LBA take a totally different look at their rotation. Timeout on the floor. Want to talk it over to finish the half strong. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Who wants to play the next level? Hands up. Okay, that's great. So that means alternately, that means the WNBA, that means NCAA, that means national team, That means Canadian University and Canadian College. So our job is to make sure we provide you guys with the tools and the blueprint of how you guys are going to get to the next level.
The North Pole Hoops is recognizing that putting women on the map and putting girls on the map is needed. It was needed a few years ago, and we're getting into the swing of things, and we're going to get them on the map. And I'm here as a women's basketball coordinator to ensure that happens. On an individual basis, they need to showcase their skills and their abilities. It's not just always having the best team going south, traveling 10 hours, doing all this. We're right here in Canada. We have a huge talent pool. It's amazing. I never had anything like this, not even something I can imagine.
Who wants to play at the next level? Hands up. Okay, that's great. So that means ultimately,
Camp is just the beginning for these girls, who will now be tracked throughout their high school years and given valuable information they need to make informed decisions about their future.
You get athletes to be able to recognize and see the programs that are available, and you get these programs to see the raw talent. Being able to track someone's progress as young as grade 9, you see potential. So you want to track her progress. You want to see how it's moving.
7-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Inbound into a tiki. Jump ball. SBA is going to get it back. Opportunity to cut into this lead. Under 10 seconds to go in the first half.
Some fresh news from the NCAA. Duke Blue Devils. 81-71 over Virginia. 5 seconds to go.
A 22-point lead at the half for LBA. Stay with us. The second half of our final game of the day from Calgary after a short break.
Indochino to me is a million guys getting a million suits, and each one is different. I think the value is the quality is undeniable in terms of the suit that you'll get, and the fabric and style selection is second to none.
I think when someone puts on a suit, they take on almost a different personality, and they feel comfortable in their skin and who they are, and they feel good. Doesn't matter where you're going, what event you're going to, but everyone feels good in a suit.
I think a lot of what we do is kind of going against the grain, so to speak. Bespoke, made to measure, custom was traditionally only in store. We were the first to bring it online, and as we went through that journey, we really felt that in order to connect with the consumer, we needed to give them true options, really provide a service and an engaging experience that customers would enjoy and remember.
Indochino is a custom-made experience, but with off-the-rack prices. You are in control. So you come on in, you choose what sort of material you're pursuing, choose what sort of print or patterns you really want to try out overall. From there, you pick out what kind of customizations you want to bestow upon these lovely garments, measure you up, and you get to express what you want, tighter, looser, longer shoulder, so everything sits on you as you want. We do everything all in one for you.
We give a 100% made-to-measure product. So it's very sort of individual and very personalized. It's for them. It's their suit.
Seeing them in their final suit just kind of makes it worth it at the end of it, because you spent time with them, and you know, whether they wear suits every day or this is their first suit, it's exciting. Like, you help them build that and it's theirs.
It's really that ability to create a one-of-a-kind garment that allows us to be in front of many different demographics. I think one of the most interesting things that's happened these past few years is how many customers that are having that truly special event of getting married are choosing Indochino to not only suit up themselves, but suit up their groom's party.
We continually improve not only the profile for the guy, but we improve the quality of our next suit and the suits after with the data that we capture. Indochino sets itself apart, especially against ready-to-wear, because we can deliver you a custom-made suit within 3 weeks. We, on average, take 3.5 meters to make a suit, and we lay that out and we laser cut it with a vacuum. It's amazing to see, over 200 pieces come together to make a custom-made suit. Whether it be hundreds of linings, thousands of customizations, it's like personalizing a car. And I think we've opened a lot of guys' eyes to that experience, and that is why we have a lot of repeat customers.
future of retail is really exciting. We're showrooming and building a retail market that's totally cohesive with our online presence and our online e-commerce business. We're making it really easy for customers to shop wherever and whenever they want, whether they're in one of the retail showrooms, being able to look, see, and touch the fabric, or shop online from the comfort of their couch on their tablet or their phone. It's completely up to them where they can experience Indochino.
We truly are inspiring a generation of men to dress differently. We're truly creating a one-of-a-kind garment that is yours, and it really landmarks who you are as a person and what your personal style is.
The North Pole Hoops Blueprint is a multi-layered system designed for Canadian basketball talent to maximize their potential from grade 5 all the way to the NBA.
The NPH Showcase Circuit is your opportunity to learn the blueprint while joining the NPH family. Our pathway begins with 17 exposure camps across Canada for boys and girls ages 10 to 18. Starting with our foundation that is the Junior NPH Showcase Circuit. This level caters to elementary student athletes in graduation to the high school tier. As a camper, you will have the opportunity to enter the NPH National Rankings, where player profiles are created, acting as online resumes. This database is directly connected to a network of over 150 prep and post-secondary programs. By attending our camps, you will maximize on scholarship opportunities, perform in front of national scouts, and get a chance to learn from elite NBA skills trainer David Tyndale. Entering the showcase environment provides every camper an opportunity to measure their talent against elite level prospects within their region. Top performers raise their stock and begin their recruitment process with exposure opportunities through national rankings, player mixtapes, and connecting families directly to colleges and university coaches. Regardless of age, gender, or talent level, developing professionalism and positive habits are vital for the success of all campers in life and basketball. The blueprint tackles academic eligibility, self-reflection, assessment, goal setting, and brand management, all aspects necessary to become a professional on and off the court. The NPH Showcase Circuit takes place between April to December in a player-focused environment, while the Canadian National Invitational Tournament in July brings a team-focused evaluation platform. The CNIT brings 100+ top-tier club programs from around the world to compete for the national crown. Student athletes continue their journey to the next level as North Pole Hoops invites the network of prep and post-secondary programs to evaluate talent live and direct. As the summer comes to a close, high school season remains a lasting component to a student athlete's pathway. Players who thrive in high school are recruited by prep programs to continue pursuing the next level in a competitive environment. At this stage, North Pole Hoops has identified Canada's top basketball prospects from coast to coast, placing them at programs within the National Preparatory Association. Founded in 2016, this league is quickly emerging as a global destination for the world's elite basketball prospects. Utilizing the exposure arm of North Pole Hoops, comprised of digital marketing, live broadcasting, and scouting, NPH acts as a media and marketing partner for the NPA to maximize exposure for our student athletes, helping gain scholarship opportunities. Our ultimate measure of success. Climb the ladder to the next level by joining the North Pole Hoops family and enter the blueprint.
One of the most dominant NPH Showcase performances has got to be Kobe McEwen. From start to finish, he knew what he came in to do. He came in with a mission, and it was to absolutely dominate his opponents and not slack off in any drills. He didn't think that he was too big to be there. He already held multiple offers, but he came in there and he took care of business. Kobe McEwen is definitely one of the most dominant players that has ever come on the Showcase circuit. AJ Lawson is a player that's kind of close to the heart. He's been through the entire process from grade 9 when we first identified him. Came into the Showcase circuit, had so many moments where he's hit buzzer beaters, moments where he's carried his team on his shoulder. He's been a scoring machine. I think You know, his potential is through the roof. He's having a great career so far at South Carolina, and I think that he's one of the players from the circuit and from the system that's going to eventually make it to the NBA.
Jalen Llewellyn, when he came to the showcase as like he was formerly a Father Gates player, which is my alma mater where I went to school. And I remember watching him actually as a 9th grader at Gates, and I was like, that's the best player at Gates, period. And then when I got to see him at the showcase and how he'd evolved from when I'd prior seen him, it was like, wow, night and day. Like he was just becoming so much better, and his performance was just like, it was perfect, pretty much. Like, I mean, he really couldn't have gone wrong. And to see what he's doing now, as he's becoming a man off the court, on the court, over at Princeton, it's really good to see that he's pretty much a perfect example of what the showcases can do and how they can lead you to success. Favorite moment at the NPH showcases, I mean, there's a ton that I could say stand out, but for sure for me, watching Nikhil Alexander shoot the ball left-handed for the first 2 days of camp, the Friday, the Saturday.
I like to go left. I swear to God, on everything, I only go left. I'm only going to go
Shoot
left.
it! Shoot it! What are you shooting?
If I can't shoot my right down.
Oh my God!
And then in the All-Star game, make a fadeaway 3 on the corner with his right hand to actually tie the game, I believe it was. I was completely in awe, you know, to see that a player was that talented and that ambidextrous and had everyone fooled pretty much because of an injury. To me, that was definitely a moment where I was like, wow, there's some serious players coming through here. So shout out to him for sure.
One of the most dominant NPH showcase performances has got to be Kobe McEwen. From start to finish, he knew what he came in to do. He came in with a mission, and it was to absolutely dominate his opponents and not slack off in any drills. He didn't think that he was too big to be there. He already held multiple offers, but he came in there and he took care of business. Kobe McEwen is definitely one of the most dominant players that has ever come on the showcase circuit. AJ Lawson is a player. Our goal for the showcase circuit is to turn every stone. If you're a prospect and you deserve the recognition, we're gonna make sure you get it. As soon as you arrive at an NPH showcase, you're gonna feel the energy from the coaching staff. Right after introductions, we're jumping right into it. There's gonna be some elite level competition that's gonna help us filter through the talent. And then there's gonna be skill acquisition, which in itself is a process. Identify talent, as well as capture footage on all the top prospects. Over the course of 2 days, prospects are evaluated. We come to a consensus based off of everyone's feedback from the coaching staff, and then we select the top prospects in the camp to compete in what's called NPH Showcase Top Prospect Game. Game speaks.
On court, we do skill set evaluations, so we evaluate where you're at by position, and then we place you in groups with other players of the similar level where you guys can play and compete in more game-like situations and game-like drills. There's lots of games, a lot of feedback, a lot of immediate feedback in drills, in games where we stop and we coach and help players. If you take the game of basketball seriously and you want to play at the next level, the NPH Showcase is the best place for you to be. You have pros and you have former athletes who have been through everything that you want to go through and who will give you all of the tips and tricks and all of the guidance on how to navigate the process. Not only that, but it's an opportunity for you to get recognized.
I always feel bad when they interrupt Michaela. Let me tell you, if you come to one of our showcase camps across Canada, you will not be interrupting our women's basketball scout. You'll want to take in everything that she's saying.
I learned a bunch from her this past summer, man. She leads by example. She was up every morning at about 6:30 usually, getting in for a workout. The first little bit I slept through, but you know, your body starts to really feel it, and man, everything that she told the kids, she does herself or did at some point in her career. Shout out to Michaela Richer.
Ask her for her broccoli, cauliflower, tofu salad recipe as well.
Oh, she's got some interesting ones. And that squash, the squash spaghetti.
Spaghetti squash, yeah.
Sorry, yeah. So bougie.
It's called a spaghetti squash.
Oh, my bad.
Wow. This is a wide open crush from Cole Newkirk. Not the way LBA wanted to start Our second half with a 2-on-0 fast break against them.
No, sir.
Jamgus cut off. They're keying in on him. Ooh, Aiden Jackson sent back. Calling the foul on the body. A lot of contact. Cisse is just getting his lower limbs busted up in this session. He's getting those legs just banged around consistently. Kind of has this look on his face of like, again? Jackson misses.
Please, guys, 9 minutes, 13 seconds. Go.
And we're back to live game action.
Ooh. Aliu Sese down on the ground.
I hate this. Yeah, so it's gonna happen.
I don't understand how that gets called both ways.
I know, but like, it's what I'm not a fan of is this
after the whistle.
Yeah, like I understand that coaches like their players battling for every loose ball, and maybe that's where it comes from. Like the whistle blows, just let it go. Like I don't know what you're proving by after the whistle saying, no, I'm taking it. No, I'm taking it.
It's just an ego stroke at that point. That's all it is. No need to keep explaining it to these guys. That was clear as day. That was a technical foul with the intent to, to hurt somebody.
That's the second time. Yes, thank you. Deal with that. Coach, I need to sub 2 seconds. Decision. I understand your understanding.
It's a hard one to swallow for LBA with the first foul on Aiden Jackson coming from what was constituted as a flop, where he had his lip busted open. Moving on. We played a minute in the third quarter. A minute.
But we've been live for about 4.
Yeah. Hutchison. Looked good coming out of his hand. Got the roll.
Shooter's touch.
Hutchison just yanking on the jersey of Michael Mattis, who then gets teed up for yelling on the dunk.
Michael Mattis showing a little bit of life.
Just going to take the Michael. This is the thing. I think neither of these teams are going to back down right now with all this going on. But I'll tell you this, you know, we're kind of having some fun with it. One guy who's not having fun right now is over on the LBA side because their lead's at 18, but they are quickly losing players that they can get on this floor with all these rather silly fouls that are being picked up.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose at this point.
Techs are personals too. You got to remember that.
Nice look into Kruger.
It's a lot of contact.
And I like the 3-guard rotation that's in right now. Got Xavier, Okai, and Denzel on at the same time, and this is where we'll see if they can coexist.
Just seeing so many tie-ups, and I keep looking up at the clock, and 2 minutes are gone. Shepherd Hills, tough pass to handle. Told you it was going to be this way in this game, though.
Any game that SBA is involved in turns into it. It's just their style.
Drag you down into the trenches and make you play in the mud.
Black arrow. Already did.
Okay. No good. Kruger.
Smart play by Kruger, getting the defender off his feet, using that up fake.
SBA's in the bonus, 2.5 minutes into the third. LBA will be shooting the rest of the way. Splits a pair. And they're shooting. Nope, sorry.
We got 2 more guys that got 4.
Hutchison fouls out, I believe. Ooh, nice spin. O'Donnery. O'Donnery to O'Donnery. Meyer checking in. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. Hopefully there won't be another flop called while we're away.
I've been really close with Elias and Tariq, and I remember there was a showcase. Sun Youth had a bunch of Sun Youth guys going to the showcase. I played well. I was shooting. I played defense. I showed out, and I got the MVP. The next week, I had NCAA coaches come in to watch me play, like watch me train at school. I went to LCC at the time, and my trainer was at LCC. So then after the NPH showcase, I'm sure they talked to Elias and Tariq, and then afterwards it came up. I had a bunch of Ivy League schools, and I got calls from other, like out of Ivy League schools too. So it was really big for my recruitment, big for my development. I was known in Montreal, but after the showcase, I was known in Montreal and out of Montreal. I've been really close with Elias and Tariq, and I remember there was a showcase.
Booby Crowd National.
Well, we're back. It's taken about 15 minutes to play the first 3 minutes of this one in the third quarter. Physical game out there. Transition, Umaga. He can finish at the rim like that. He is a weapon. Nice pass, Meyer. No good. 1 on 5. Fearon with the rock. Meyer shooting well from range, can't seem to land properly. Don't know if that's an SBA thing or.
Well, he's worried about, getting cut off from underneath.
Banked in by Umaga.
Quick shoot up the top. Switch real quick and shoot so we get long up top. So we're good. Get the ball moving. Let's go.
Fearon drops it off. They're running out of time. 2 on the clock. Get it up. No good. Shepherd Hills pushing back the other way. Gets it into the corner. Back up top, Majek. Put back, Umaga. LBA is starting to fall asleep on the glass a little bit. Luckily, they have a big enough lead. Cummins, the putback. Trading baskets. Leads at 15. Offensive foul. No basket. Offensive foul. Denzel Cummins pushing back the other way. That's deep. Guy who hasn't taken a shot in a couple of quarters. That's a long-range attempt.
Hasn't had a lot of opportunities to really get his offense going. I'm really liking the ball in Xavier's hands, though.
Yep.
I know there's a couple of mistakes that he made in terms of running the sets, but that's, that's kind of learn on the go.
I liked the first 10 seconds of that possession. They went inside out using Cummins as, I guess, the off guard. But then they end up turning it over with a tough pass from down low.
Angelo Provenzano's got some really awesome chirps.
He's always been good. He has a dry sense of humor that I appreciate.
But he gets his point across, you know, like, what's this? He said, what's this new offense?
Yeah, I know. Maybe you could draw it up for me so I have an idea what's going on. Here's the dry board. Cummins, offensive rebound. Put back plus the foul. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back.
We've traveled across the country and back. 6 years running. Canada's basketball talent blossoms right before our eyes. From coast to coast. It's our job to bring it to the light. No gimmicks, just hard work on the hardwood. Who will step up to the plate this summer? Who will make their game undeniable and challenge every man in front of him? Game will speak.
As a director of recruiting, my job for the showcase circuit is to identify all the talent, get them into our system, and make sure that I'm connecting them with the right coaches, the right fits, and the right levels. Just presenting all of the possible options and having the family and the kid, the prospect themselves, decide on what's in their best interest and what's the best spot for them. If they need help with the decision, we'll be there all along the way. But my job is to essentially connect the prospect to the coach for the right level. If you're one of the kids who are fortunate enough to be evaluated and be ranked and be in our system.
Clarifying, got one shot, basket went in. Three-point play is good from Denzel Cummins. Lead is at 16. Pull up. Tough shot. Oh, Shepherd Hill's getting after it, but couldn't pull it back in before it went out of bounds.
Cole Newkirk back in the game here for SBA. He's been kind of quiet in this one, and that's kind of one question that I had. You know, yesterday he didn't really have a really good matchup in terms of size. In this game, they've been able to mix up Mattis, Atiki, and even Kruger on him.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
got just a lot of power on that one.
Getting some stops, keeping their lead at 16. Cummins. SBA pushing back the other way. Cole Newkirk off the bench, bringing some range. Leads down to 13 with a minute to go. SBA has lulled LBA into a bit of a slumber here. Don't think he called bank, but at this point, Denzel Cummins will take it. Needs to find that magic that we saw from him in that first year in the NPA. And for a lot of last year as well. Ooh, nice poke away by Meyer. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cummins, offensive rebound.
Liking his energy here in the second half.
I like that they're playing him off the ball. He's playing him in the high post. A little interesting quirk. Cummins pushing.
He's back in his groove, ladies and gentlemen. Denzel Cummins.
Be interesting if this could be the game that turned things around for Denzel Cummins. And the day that, you know, LBA could maybe start making their push towards nationals. 17-point lead for LBA. SBA hanging tough. Fourth quarter coming your way after a short break.
We will echo every single thing you're telling your child about the discipline, about the lifestyle that they have to live, and about the focus that they have to have if they want to be successful in life. To be elite, you have to be a well-rounded student athlete and a well-rounded player. When it comes to the off-court element, we focus on three main things: grades, nutrition, and social media. So those are three very important things that will go into the life of a student athlete at the next level and of a pro, and they're things that you need to be aware on how to manage and on how to navigate and understand from a young age.
If you're a parent and you don't know too much about the NPH Showcase, you definitely want to sign your kid up, especially if your kid has dreams to play at a high level. They're going to learn a whole lot about building their character. This is not just about basketball. If you're trying to develop a young man or a young woman who's successful in the classroom, who's successful in terms of their marketing themselves, social media, whatever it may be, deeper than basketball, you're looking to grow up. And here at NPH, it's bigger than basketball. We're trying to maximize potential as human beings as well as players, you know what I mean? So if they can learn different lessons outside of basketball, and that's the type of environment it is, strictly positivity, strictly uplifting, trying to build better people overall. I mean, sign up and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Parents, we will echo every single thing you're telling your child about the discipline, about the life.
We're back. Hey, Elias, you ever heard of getting a custom-made suit for just $469?
Best deal in town, and I got mine, and it is looking sharp, my friend. Visit our friends at Indochino at any of the storefronts.
10 showrooms across Canada, including one right here in Calgary.
Actually, I'll be visiting them in Charlotte once I'm down for NBA All-Star Weekend.
A great partner to have on board with the National Preparatory Association. Our award winners will get the custom-made, made-to-measure suit experience, and all of our head coaches as well. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that picture, or those pictures of the debut of those suits. Beat the clock. Can't get it to go, though. Battle for the ball. SBA going to get it back on the shot clock.
And this session for LBA is very strategic and all about learning. I can see Angelo Provenzano tossing in so many different options into his offense and making sure everybody is in line and understands their sets.
Cummins, steal, transition. The basket and the bump.
Denzel's back to himself. He's got to be feeling good now. Bounce back from last game, and the last couple has been frustrating for him.
First one in the quarter? I'll get back to you. Look, I'm trying to get Chad off, right? You're dancing around, not for him right away down the court, right?
Free throws being left at the line by LBA, but they've been able to maintain this lead. Chad, the shooter, magic from downtown. I know he was a little upset with himself missing a layup late in the game yesterday, but he's definitely bounced back in this one.
Different guys stepping up for SBA in this session.
No one there to rebound. SBA all kind of just looking at each other. Tough pass to throw, but when he got a guy like Cole Newkirk down there, you get bailed out sometimes on the size. Newkirk came off the bench, hit back-to-back threes, but free throw was well short. Cummins has Gozano on him. Nice drive and dish. Ooh. Oh, Donnery missed Newkirk, but it got to Umaga. Drop it back off. Big man down low getting to work. Carving out some space. Touch off of glass. Kai Jamgu's back in the game, getting beat up by Umaga. Staying with LBA.
Xavier Fearon back into the game. The game was in control with the ball in his hands. Tough shot at the end of the shot clock that time by Fearon.
Drop off. Umaga will go to the charity stripe. Bounces and rolls, and Umaga gets it to go.
Umaga trying to get himself on that U Sports roster, no matter where it is. I think, you know, he's gonna have a little bit of a transition period. Got to continue improving the three ball, but by second year, he'll be in a good spot.
Umaga pulls it down. Hey, leads at 10 right now. Ooh, he's a big reason why they're back within 10 is Chad Majek. And he gets it back on the steal. Newkirk fires it to Gozano. Ooh, try to get it back. Nice hand in the lane, but SBA comes up with it short on the three-point attempt. Okai gets bumped. Count it plus the foul. That was smooth. Kai now with an opportunity for the three-point play. Ooh, yeah, that's that was a. Is there such thing as a very moving screen? Well, that would be it. That was.
and you got to have presence and peace of mind to know where the refs are and what they're watching. They're looking right at you in that situation.
Newkirk on Jamgoose. Fadeaway. Front rim. Kruger. Offensive rebound and putback. So you expect to see from Isaac Kruger, one of the block leaders in the NPA. You can find all those stats on npacanada.com. Jamgoose pulls it down. Cummins with the rock. 5:35 to go in the fourth quarter, our fourth and final game of the day. Ooh, almost a steal by Gozano. Could have been an offensive foul. Goes uncalled. Another put back by Kruger. Wow, he is pure from downtown. Chad Majek.
Didn't think he'd be the one to keep them in games.
Well, they had to find someone to get the offense going that isn't Cole Newkirk. So he's not going to have the advantage that he had the other day on everybody.
And Denzel's going to go back to the line here.
Fearon checks in. Cummins hits the first. You can see the frustration slowly starting to leave his mind. But this is the second. Not the guy you want to leave open. He's making it rain from downtown.
And as a defender, I mean, it's got to click by now. You know who the shooters are on this team.
Ooh. Could have been a carry.
Yeah, you saw what I saw there.
Oh, nice find. One pass too many?
Oh, yeah. Very unselfish. Maybe too unselfish. Denzel had the layup there.
Eric Fawcett all over it, getting on the loose ball. And a rare look at class of 2022, 6'8", Carter Clark from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. All of 160 pounds stretched out over that 6'8" frame.
And I'm so pumped to see what Sean Tyson does with him over the course of the summer.
He's his project.
He's going to come back a different player.
Oh, you can see what Coach Tyson sees on him. The wingspan, the hands.
It looks like a technical has been called. Not sure what the technical is for. I'm not sure if it's from the bench.
I don't think we need to talk about it. Talk to me about the showcase circuit, Elias.
Man, I'm in love with that piece to this whole puzzle. The reason why is because we get to evaluate kids across Canada in an environment that has an NBA skills trainer, has skill
David Tyndale.
Yep, David Tyndale. Skill development instructors from all over the map that are familiar with the talent in that province. And we get to evaluate them there and then track them throughout their high school seasons as well and club seasons. So by the time you leave as a high school player, if you're in our system, we have learned everything there is about you and can put you in the best fits, can help place you in the right fits with collegiate level programs.
That was Jude Shepherd Hills from downtown. Feel good 3 for him. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. 3:19 to go in the 4th and final game of the day from Calgary.
Who will be crowned national champion?
On the shot clock. Oh, nice little flip from Ahmad Othman.
Othman's built a reputation for being a on-ball defender and really locking up, and now they got 2 of those guys in him and Jackson. I feel like with this LBA squad, if everybody understands their role, they're really going to get a lot out of this season.
Cummins, steal, contact, no basket. Yeah, that's a foul. Saskatoon Basketball Academy, the London Basketball Academy wrapping up day 3 of 5 here from Calgary, Alberta. Okai Jamgoose, coast to coast. Gets the layup to go. Ooh, a lot of contact.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in the final game.
Ooh, nice little in and out dribble from Fearon, but could not finish. 2:05 to go. Two on 3, not the time to pull up your dribble. Jamgoose again off glass.
Good feel.
Shepherd Hills not even close. LBA looking to hold on for this final minute 30 to rack up their second win of the day with 2 more games to go in this session. We have 3 games tomorrow, starting up a CTA and North Star Preparatory Institute. Then we got SBA, who you're watching right now, taking on Saint Laurent. Ending off with London Basketball Academy taking on Oakville Prep. Good matchups coming at you tomorrow. .50 seconds to go as we wrap up a solid day of games here from Edge School. Umaga kick out. Picking up the charge was Athman. LBA needed a good day to help try to turn their season around. I think they found out a lot about their depth in this game, getting ahead with the use of a lot of their bench. LBA, 2 wins on the day. SBA looks to get back at it tomorrow. Stay with us as we will be back tomorrow. 3 more games coming your way on North Pole Hoops YouTube channel.